Alright, Friday, June 13th, The Alters drops for PC, Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and Steam. It will also be a day one game for Game Pass. So today, we're going to go over everything we know about The Alters, because a lot of you haven't even heard of it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into it. In The Alters, you play as Jan Dolsky, a space miner who crash lands on a hostile planet while on a mission to collect a mysterious substance called rapidium. Stranded and alone, Jan discovers that the planet's surface is lethal due to intense solar radiation. To survive and find a way back home, he must operate a massive wheel-shaped mobile base that moves continuously to stay in the planet's shadow, avoiding the deadly sunlight. Realizing he cannot manage the base alone, Jan utilizes rapidium to create alternate versions of himself known as alters, hence the name of the game. Each alter represents a different path Jan's life could have taken, embodying unique skills, personalities, and emotional states. Now, these alters are not just clones. They're individuals with their own experience and perspectives, leading to complex interpersonal dynamics with the base. Now, let's get into some game mechanics like time managing resources and relationships. Sure, why not? The game operates on an accelerated time scale where 1 second of real time equals 1 minute in game. This mechanic adds urgency to every decision as the rising sun poses a constant threat. Jan has to pilot the wheel-shaped base across the planet's surface to remain in the shadow, avoiding exposure to lethal radiation. Failure to do so results in the death of Jan and his alters. Now, the base can be expanded by attaching new rooms and modules. It's almost like XCOM, if you've ever played XCOM, or even a better example, Fallout Shelter, which I like. These additions that are made are crucial for enhancing the base's capabilities and ensuring the crew's well-being. Now, what would a game be without having to gather resources? Players must explore the planet to collect essential resources such as metals, minerals, and the ever-important rapidium. These materials are used for base maintenance, crafting items, and creating new alters. Building structures like electricity pylons is necessary to power mining equipment and other base facilities. Now, the alter system. Using rapidium as a system called the Tree of Life, Jan can create alters by selecting different life paths he himself could have taken. Each choice results in an alter with specific skills and personality traits. There's a scientist. He can conduct research to improve base technology. There's a technician who maintains and repairs equipment. A botanist. They manage food production and study plant life. A miner extracts resources from the planet, and a refiner. They process the raw material into usable form. As for emotional and psychological management, each alter has individual needs, fears, and emotional states. Now, neglecting these aspects can lead to conflicts, decreased efficiency, and even sabotage. Yes, they can be evil. For instance, an alter suffering from psychological distress may act unpredictably if not properly managed, kind of like people in real life. As for decision making, with limited time and resources, players must make strategic decisions about which tasks to undertake and which alters to create, balancing immediate survival needs with long-term goals. The interaction interactions between Jan and his alters add a layer of complexity. Players must navigate relationships, resolve conflicts, and maintain morale within the team. The Alters features a stark, desolate landscape that emphasizes the isolation and danger of the planet. The design of the mobile base and the Alters reflects the game's themes of identity and survival. Speaking of, The Alters explores profound themes such as identity, the consequences of life choices, and the nature of self. Who hasn't sat around and said, what if I would have done this? What if I would have done that? Where would I be right now? By interacting with different versions of himself, Jan confronts the paths not taken and the person he could have become. This narrative approach encourages players to reflect on their own decisions and the impact they have on their lives. The Alters' blend of survival mechanics, base management, and psychological storytelling offer a unique experience that challenges players to think critically and empathetically. Success in the Alters depends not only on strategic planning and resource management, but also the understanding and nurturing the complex relationships between Jan and his Alters. Now, I've been looking forward to this game for a while. It's very unique. Not the whole base building or anything, but using what you could have been, or Alters, as a source to help you progress through the game. If you'd like to hear more, put it down in the comments, or just put hello down in the comments. I don't care. Do whatever you want. I thank you for watching. If you like this video, throw it a like. Any questions, concerns, complaints, praise, or just general agitation, put it in the comments section below. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Remember, be safe out there, and as always, a good day.